Hey guys, Size Matters here with episode 5 of the Black Ops Call of Duty campaign. This mission is called SOG, and if you have not seen Mission 4 Executive Order, please click in the top left hand corner of your screen right now. And if you want to skip ahead to Mission 6, click in the top right hand corner of the screen right now. A link to the video will also be at the end of this one, so chill out, watch this video, and you'll see the link at the end. So this video is, you're in Saigon, I don't know how to say it. Now this is in Vietnam, and you're with Woods. You were reassigned after Russia, so now you're back in Vietnam, and you're with the CIA agent who you met earlier at the Pentagon. I'm gonna skip this entire part, and I slow down right here because that part pretty much has no nonsense to it. But there's really no logic to this here. Just common sense. You need to watch out. I recommend staying at the back of the pack. Just because it's, they jump on you a bunch, and the last thing you want to do, like right there, they go into the holes, and you don't want them jumping on you, like right here. So, you can't really get past that one, but you don't want them jumping on you, so stay back, let them jump down, and you'll be fine. Guy can't find a grenade. It's sad. But, yeah, guys, so this is Mission 5 now. We still have a bunch of missions to go. And I'm already running out of stuff to talk about, so, for this episode, for every episode I have something to talk about, and for this episode I want to talk about how Jesus and COD are related. You guys might be thinking now, wow, is this guy like religious or something? I'm actually not. I do go to church, but my parents forced me to do that. I'm not religious in any way, shape, or form. I just, I don't know, I just go with the religious jokes and I don't really think about anything. So, yeah, one of my favorite directors on Machinima is Scotty Johnson. He posts a lot of funny gameplay. Just one of the guys actually knows what he's doing, and it's like me and my friends, knows what he's doing and plays the game the way it's meant to be, and the other guy just screams win every time like they get dogs or something. It's actually really funny. You guys should go check him out. Just type in Scotty Johnson Machinima on YouTube, or even just Scotty Johnson, and you should find his videos. It's actually really hilarious, so I recommend you guys go check him out. But anyway, one of the episodes or in a lot of episodes actually, he talks about how Jesus heals people, and it's actually a very funny concept. Obviously, Jesus and video games don't relate at all, but it's kind of funny because in real combat, obviously, if you get shot, you don't magically re-heal and then just get back in the war. You get shot, then you hide and you're good. But oh god, sorry. Yeah, so it's kind of quite an interesting concept right here. But I don't know, it was just really interesting to think about it actually, if Jesus relates to it. So yeah, go check out their videos. He talks a lot about Jesus relating to COD and how if you pray good enough then you get healed. Obviously it's not true, because you can just sit around for 5 seconds and then you get healed again, and that guy just went flying. Yeah. But I say a lot, don't I? But I don't know if you guys have seen what is it? How I Met Your Mother. It's called like the Robin Scherbatsky drinking game. I don't remember exactly what episode it was, but it was pretty funny, and I think I got a bad habit from that episode. So yeah. And somehow these guys suck at aim so much. You guys can't stand with the AK-47. Yeah, so we're gonna go back. I missed the first trigger, so I need to go get that. First 2 triggers, actually. I need to get those. Blow it up, and then I'm good. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, it's just a very interesting subject. So moving on. I talked in a previous mission about how I love I love relating Call of Duty like the gameplay to just my life or to my life in real life. I don't know how many times I've talked about that, but I talked about that a few times, and yeah, I think there's an achievement in here actually for getting 3 with 3 for these things, and I miss 1 and I get the rest of the 3, but you need to hit all 3 with just 3 ammo, so yeah. But God, I need to stop saying that. I am so sorry, guys. Yeah, so talk about this. How interested I am in history, like just history period. And it's kind of ironic actually, because the Cold War time was a time where enemies were, I don't know, they were just, or the Russia and US were very separate, but at the same time they knew what they were doing to each other. So example, the US, or not US, the Russia helped out Vietnam and Cuba for that matter, because they were both communist countries, so Russia helped them out. And ironically, they were both fighting against the US, so I guess the US has some issues with communist countries. I mean, I've been studying communism, and I'm pretty sure in all schools in the US you are required to learn about communism. I don't know if that's true or not actually, because I go to international school in Thailand, and we learned about communism for about 2 weeks. Yes, I don't know if it's the same curriculum in the US, but that's what we did, and it was actually, I didn't really agree with it at all. Just the whole concept, and it's in North Korea as well. I've talked to my parents about this. My dad's actually really cool about talking about history as well, and it's just the whole concept about like no one in a communist government has to work, and yet you'll still all get the same amount of money. So it's the whole point of communism is that everyone's equal, and you might think that might be so great, but the fact is it's actually not. And yeah, the real thing is that if no one works, then the economy doesn't grow at all, and then everything just remains the same. I guess no one benefits, no one loses. So yeah, just saying that, and this part's pretty awesome. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's a stupid philosophy. I think everyone should work, and they should get paid based on how much they work. I just think, yeah, I mean, your skills and what you benefit in life, you're given a chance to do all of that, and if you don't take life to the fullest and get a good job, then you can't live life the way you wanted to. So that's kind of your fault. I don't know. I just don't think the government should be choosing your life for you. Okay, so now with the democracy, but yeah, it's just a little ironic how they didn't really want to be in a war with each other, but they had no regrets at all helping out other countries get into a war with each other. So yeah, Russia helped out Cuba and Vietnam, and the US only helped out oh god, I forget about it now. They helped out Afghanistan and Pakistan against Russia when Russia was invading those two countries. Ironically again, I'm getting burned. Ironically again, Afghanistan and Pakistan decided to turn against the US and rebel and use the weapons that we gave them against us and the training that we gave them against us, which is kind of sad. And it's like, well, I don't know, I just thought that we were, as Americans, we were a bit smarter, but I guess not. I don't know. It seems like the U.S. since World War II hasn't really won a war, and you know, it's kind of like a good uplifting. I don't know. It's called like national pride or something. Patriotism, where if your country does something well, even if you weren't involved in it, then you just feel some kind of connection and pride in what your country did. And lately, the U.S. being pretty stupid, I don't feel very proud. They have failed to capture Osama bin Laden for like 12 years. And again, I saw something on the History Channel where they had like 20 opportunities or something to kill him, but they didn't. So yeah, I mean, that besides losing the Korean War, the Vietnamese War, pretty much doing nothing in Iraq, and in a stalemate in Afghanistan and Pakistan. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like the US. They could be doing a lot greater, using a lot more firepower, but they aren't, giving hope for the Arab world, which I have no use for. I mean, I agree that the okay, god, this is just turning into one big ramble, isn't it? Okay, Philip, shut up. Okay, so I got the flamethrower here, and I haven't been giving much tips, but for this entire mission, the entire thing is just cover and using well. There's a bunch of sandbags, and sandbags are actually the ultimate piece of cover. And here you're in final stand, and Woods' gun stops working. I mean, I guess he could have just beat the guy down, but no. So I just take out my pistol. Boom! Yeah, Woods, I saved your life. Now you gotta suck my dick. And I shoot his body for no apparent reason. So we get up now, flamethrower, and move on into the last part of the mission. And you get an achievement for this too with Valkyrie rockets, and I was actually very close to getting it, but I missed one by like shooting over it or something. I can't remember exactly. And yeah, so now all we have to do is take out some tanks after a couple of minutes on this, and then we're done. But you got to use the China Lake, and you can't really do much use for it because there's only 2 people, or there's only like 1 or 2 people running around. So China Lake is pretty useless at this point. And failed. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of the weapons seem to be a lot more like a lot of the crappy weapons seem to be a lot more effective in the campaign. For example, yeah, like this right here, Valkyrie rockets. Get this one, I get the next one, and then I fail. I think. Like the I would never get caught dead I would never get caught dead using the China Lake on multiplayer, but in campaign it just kicks ass. I think I would never get caught using the Scorpion in multiplayer. I tried it actually because it's one of the first guns, or I think it's the gun that you start with, or the first SMG you start with in multiplayer. So I shoot here, and I think I might overshoot it. Okay, it's the next one. Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe it's the 4th one. Yeah. Try using the Scorpion, and I love the damage on it, but you pretty much have to be at point blank range, like a range of a pistol, for it to do actually any damage. Because it actually has less damage than the Python, which is quite sad actually. The only thing that's better than the Python is yeah, and I failed there, and then I just failed again, and so yeah, at this point I knew I was screwed with this. Tanks started shooting me, and I managed to get the rest of the tanks in the appropriate amount of time. But I'm gonna get this final tank here to end the mission, and I'm sorry guys for rambling on just a bunch. It was, yeah, I'm just failing here like whack. But I'm sorry guys for failing so much. Sorry for rambling on. This mission was kind of a fail from McDuckin. Maybe in the next mission I'll plan it out a little bit more and have something smart to talk about, so I can redeem my intelligence, although I'm not a very smart person. But yeah, here's the end of the mission, guys. So if you want to watch mission 6 when I put up the video, click in the top right corner of your screen right now to see the video. But for now, guys, this has been Size Matters, and I will see you guys later.
You look like hammered shit, Mason.
But man would do that to you.
Good to see you, Alex.
Jason Hudson, CIA. We're here to talk about your encounter with Russians in Laos. We got word a defector might be in play.